Hey there guys, how you doing? Tori here, Geelong-Flipper from Geelong. You know, what a surprise. Chatting to you, coming to you live. Become a channel member. So exciting. Today I did a little thank you post, but we've got 9 channel members now, and I know that sounds silly, but I'm so stoked. So if you do want to get in on it, it's a lot of fun. It's only a couple of bucks a month, and highly appreciate it. We'll cover a little bit. You guys seem to like these chatting videos. The response has been good, so I'm back in the off-site. I'm going to be loading stuff, moving stuff around, blah, 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 blah. All the normal stuff. But one thing I am going to be covering is the big news. I have to get this up tomorrow to warn you guys. Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. Hey guys, Tori. It's Uncle Flip.
Your mate, Tori.
It's Geelong-Flipper here.
Tori here.
Tori here, the Geelong-Flipper. I'm the Uncle Flip. How you doing? But the big news is simply that the eBay pre-owned clothing conditions, they change tomorrow. Okay, so just let me move some stuff around. I've always got to move stuff out to move stuff in. But that is why we love tubs with wheels. I've got this electric bike here. It's a fluid one. It's from a company called Anaconda. And it was meant to be $2,000. They said I got it on special for $1,000. Don't know if that was a good deal, but I paid $1,000 for it. I have not ridden it for so many years now because I'm lazy. But that's something I do have to think about listing. I think that might be a face. I really don't like selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I'm sure stuff happens on there because I know you guys, some of you do it. I just don't have any luck. I don't have any luck. I have a lot of tire kickers and time wasters. But, yeah. I just don't have a lot of luck. Hang on. I'm going to talk about something too. And it's something I'm proud of. Okay? I did a thing. So, the thing I hear you ask, and you ask politely, and I appreciate your manners. The thing is basically just that, see if I can show you, just at least I'm talking to you and I'm down there. Let me rewind, sorry. So, the reason why I brought up that thing about the pre-loved clothing is simply this, guys. It's coming in tomorrow, the 23rd of January. It's coming into Australia first. I did a video about it, and I don't know if I communicated poorly, because I know I can, as we all can. But I did the video, and I had a lot of people write, none of that's happening in Australia, that only affects America. No one was nasty about it, but I felt bad because it was like, am I giving bad advice? And I was like, no. I literally looked up the eBay website, and you know, when I did the video for you guys, I literally read off the eBay website to you, and then I gave you a breakdown of what you can expect. It was driving me nuts, so I looked it up again, and it was funny because today, and this is where I'm going to be getting to the sort of the topic, but I listed some clothing, and the reminder came up on the screen that in Australia on the 23rd, the pre-owned conditions are going to change. So, in case you guys haven't watched before, you didn't see that video, and that's possible, tomorrow on the 23rd, there will be a change to the pre-owned clothing category. Get in there. Oh, so annoying. 52. I don't know. Ah. Sometimes these things are a battle because I bought poorly. Also, a little while ago, someone asked me about what the brand of my shelving is. For some reason, the name Pinnacle's in my head. It was from Bunnings, which is like our Home Depot if you're not from Australia, if you're in America. I don't know what the UK calls their op shops. God, they're good. They're big chain hardware stores. Our big one is Bunnings, and then there's Mitre 10, and then there's all the little ones, but they don't stand a chance. These other ones are massive giant bastards, and like I love shopping at Bunnings, but It's got everything. That's the only thing. Have you ever noticed, like, these big places we go, oh, they're killing small business, but they've got everything. It's a good model. It makes it difficult. Un momento, por favor. So, this is a huge bag and it's heavy. I think it's got about 30 or 40 pairs of shoes, and that's actually really heavy. This is where I'm old. I've got to hold on to things or I'll fall down. This is where I was about to say the topic is, like, be a bit proud of yourself, and I'll tell you why. So I've been listing a ton lately. I have a daily, I list by dollar limit, and it's been working out for me. Great news. I only did the video the other day, but I'm almost at 18K for my 90 day. I'm hoping I've got $38 to go. All I need is a $38 sale, or $37, $38 takes me over 18,000 for my 90 day. I'd love to hit it. Same as I'd totally love if, with our 9 channel members, if I could get one more that I could be in double digits like a big boy. It's just exciting. Anyhow, I've been listing heaps. Now, I aim for 500 or so dollars of new stock listed every day. And that is because, like, you guys have seen, obviously, it's huge. All unlisted. Tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff, even just being like cheap kids books or whatever. But see, I've got neat stuff here too. Like, I've got the models. I've got military modeling kits, games, truckload of these. I unloaded all my vintage Apple computer stuff that I picked up the other day. I have got that at home on shelving to get ready. I'm super excited for that. I'm going to be showing you guys a video of what's in that haul, and then probably very sheepishly begging you to help me set it, or how to set it up, because I don't have the foggiest idea. These magazines are courtesy of Bron. I've sold 2 more of those. I've got them all up at $60 for 6 magazines, which is pretty much fair to the comps. However, one guy in particular, I don't think he's a viewer, but just in case he is, Martin, thank you for buying. You've bought heaps. I've sold a couple to other people, but Martin has bought 6 or 7 bundles of them at $40 a pop. So, there's still a lot here. I know it may be just a matter of time and working on them to actually, rock through them all. But I will do this. I shall. Now, I did notice some clothing here. Oh, God. Oh, God, I've destroyed that bag. Oh, no, I can still pick it up. That's okay. Come with me out to the car. Oh, my God. More stuff just broke apart. But I just want to get those clothes listed. I've, as I said ages ago, before I got distracted again, I have been listing like a devil, and I'm very pleased and proud of my progress. And I want you guys to celebrate what you're doing too. Like, I don't know what sort of eBay sellers you all are. Some of you niche down, some of you do not. But what I think is another bag of clothes here. It's not a lot, but I'll be able to fit it into listing tubs that I've got at home. My big thing that I do is I draft bank, or I call it draft banking, and I do about $500 a day, $600 a day on eBay to feed the algorithm, and hopefully that will give me the desired dollar result. And I've been listing like a fiend, and I've listed $2,500 worth of stock in 2 days. Or rather, I've drafted it. But with photos, I've done all the photography. I've done all of the information for them. And I'm taking a page out of a few of your books, namely my friend John Chan, who he was saying that, you know, if he takes a lot of photos, and I do too. And I've noticed lately, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but the eBay generated AI, it's so bizarre, but it seems to be getting worse. Isn't that weird? It honestly seems to be getting worse. It's the stuff that it writes now. When it finishes, like, doing it, I feel like mocking it because it's stupid. So stuff like that, I'm just a bit flabbergasted. It's like you put in details and it's as though, you know, when you get a text from someone you don't know and it's sort of formal and a bit weird and, you know, you can kind of tell. That's what the AI feels like. You know, immerse yourself in the exuberant nature of this wind cheater. Now, how about I just wear it? Okay, I've been listing like a demon. And I did all the shoes. I've done tub loads of clothing, which I'm super pleased about. And I believe, the results are clicking in. It's sort of a bit weird. I'm getting little sales here and there all day at the moment, which is good. Not like bang, 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 and, you know, they're $20 sales or whatever, but I will take them. Give me $30, $20 sales every day. I'll be happy. I'll be very happy. It's sort of weird. I'm so close to 18 grand now that I feel like 20 grand's in sight. Got something stuck in my teeth. It's not chewing gum. All right. So, I chewed gum in a recent episode. And I must admit, even when I was doing it, I felt like a pig. But I had nowhere to put it, and it was super hot in this shed. It was a hot day. Today, it's not. Today, it's good. And yeah, I felt terrible chewing as I was talking, but it was like, you know, when you need to salivate, the gum was what was keeping my mouth wet for talking. But yeah, so I have been doing all this listing of clothing and of shoes. And I bought a truckload of shoes, and I've told you guys, you've seen the bags. It was a nightmare. It still is, but it's not as bad now. And I'll tell you why. I just had a gutful, and I just thought, stop hiding from the things that you're scared of. And that's my advice to you. Okay? When it comes to your listing, be adventurous, be bold, get out there, try new things. Don't be scared of failure. Don't be scared of rejection. Don't be scared of getting it wrong. Because I've done all that. And my promise to you is when I do find stuff and I've done it wrong, I'll tell you. But I did all of this shoe stuff like yesterday. Doing the shoes wasn't fun. Now, I used to do extremely detailed listings for shoes, and it made it painful, and I didn't want to do them. So I've got hundreds of pairs, and I wasn't touching them. And yesterday or the day before, something cracked in me, and all I thought to myself was, face the monster. And it makes it sound like, oh, you know, you're a Dungeons and Dragons adventurer, which I would be. I used to be. When I was a teenager, I played D&D. But no, the whole point behind that was I wanted to see how I went getting out of my comfort zone and then relaying the information back to you guys about how it went, but without telling you in case I fell on my bum. But then I thought to myself, you know what? You're not going to fall on your bum. You're going to get it done, and you're going to be able to tell them about it from start to finish regardless. So I listed all the shoes in that bag and then some yesterday. Tuesdays, which yesterday was Tuesday the 21st. It was actually my day off. I did that all day instead as an exercise to just, I don't know, I should have had the day off, but I forget. And that's the problem sometimes when you work for yourself full time. In this gig, it's like, it's all too easy to sit down. Like my desk and Ali's workstation are in the lounge room. So, you know, we either sit on the couch or sit at a desk, and I just play videos all day. But I should have taken the day off. I gave myself 3 hours off, but I went and found stock in op shops. Not a lot. I'm becoming fussier anyhow, at the moment, till I do get rid of all this shit. But I'm proud of myself. I did it all. And that was the thing I wanted to say to you guys. Set yourself a goal. If you've got stuff that you don't like listing, set yourself a goal to list it. And that sounds so stupid, and it's hard. And I know a lot of us, myself, with the autism, and, I'm sure there's some attention deficit. It's weird. I don't understand how they all work. The TISM was the only thing that the guy who's helping me out mentioned as a possibility, as a probability. But I do know I'm all over the place. I can hyper focus, which is one of the details of these things that go on with people. But I also, like today being Wednesday, I listed, I wanted to get drafts done for another full tub of clothing, and boy, I'm glad I did. That tub had been there for so long, and I'd forgotten there's good stuff in there. There's Y2K vintage clothing. There's Abercrombie and Fitch Y2K red sweater with flocked numbers on it. I mean, the thing's worth over $100. I had R.M. Williams jeans in there. I had brand new clothing with tags. I had Stussy Sister black jumpers with flamingos on them that people have got them listed for $140. I did mine for $80. It'll be out in the next couple of days. But there was all this cool stuff in there, and if it wasn't for my new promise to myself to get this shit done, like really get it done and not just do the fun stuff, I wouldn't have known. But yesterday I got all the shoes done. That bag is done. I'm so pleased. And, the tubs of clothing are done. I've got more at home to photograph now. I'm embracing it as opportunity, not a problem. And I think that's something that we do need to look at and investigate for ourselves. It's like, if you are wanting to actually do this and it not just be a hobby, you either need to niche, I guess, or you can do what I do and be an everything seller. But if you're going to be an everything buyer, which is like to my chagrin, I buy everything. Anything I think I can make a buck on, I'll buy. But if I'm going to be an everything seller and an everything buyer, I need to be an everything lister. And that's my advice to you. If you're going to buy it, if you're going to create the death pile, and look at mine, learn from me. I do look at it now. I had fun doing it. It wasn't using money that was sending me broke. At the time when I bought a lot of this stuff, I was working part-time. Now I just work full-time doing this. But it's, if you're just going to muck around, then muck around, but expect mediocre results. If you're going to be trying to really do this and you're buying everything because you're enthusiastic or whatever the hell's your excuse for buying a truckload of stuff, then you have to know that at some point that stuff's going to stare at you. It is going to stare at you and yell your name, and you can pay $280 a month like I do and keep it in a storage place. It's still going to yell at you. I can still hear it at home from here yelling, "Tori, hey, Flip, come and list me. You bought me, do something with me." So I made a promise to myself and a promise to Ali, and believe it or not, a promise to you guys, that I was just going to fucking do it. Okay? I do think this point of this channel, I had a big talk about, resellers giving bad information on YouTube. I don't believe I'm one of those. I muck around, I crap on, I joke with you, but I don't lie about what's going on. I either research it, and all I can say is the information is valid at the time that I give it. Always check the date of my videos, guys, particularly when you feel like I'm imparting advice. But I can impart life advice. And, I'm 52. I'm probably older than most of you guys, most of you. But because of the shit that I have in my head, I'm forever young, I know that. And I do some dumb stuff, that's for sure. But I'm also passionate. If you're going to buy the stuff, list it. And I'm super proud of myself because that's what I've been doing, and I've just been finding it's so rewarding. It's so nice, like being able to bring a tub of listed items over to this warehouse, as opposed to, I say warehouse, I mean, I've shown you before, it's a 3x3, but it's my warehouse. Like, I call it my warehouse, and I think it's awesome. It's Ali's as well, but I say it's mine. It's mainly mine, mostly mine. Well, that was a brief interruption. I think I hit the off button. I'm holding the camera sideways in my hand, and I think I went. Yeah, it's mainly my stuff, because you know I've been buying a lot of stuff, but at home at the moment, and there's a lot more than that here. So let's face it, we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Let's call it 40. I've got 40 more tubs of unlisted stock. There's more than that. Actually, there's more here. There's another 8, 9, 50. Let's call it 60 tubs of unlisted stock. That's huge. That's stupid. So learn that lesson from me. I think it's one of those things. It's at the time, like for example, my thing at the moment is that, you know, I've been able to find lots of clothes, and I've even been able to find a local op shop that does bags of clothes on 1 day a week, and the entire bag is $5. And I think to myself, well, $5 for a whole bag of clothing that I've chosen? Why wouldn't I do that? So I was doing it every week. That was up until this particular op shop closed for their Christmas break, and then I haven't been there. I went there yesterday. It was a little bit annoying, to be honest, with you. I'll tell you in a second. I'm a hypocrite with what I'm going to say too. Well, not a hypocrite, but you form relationships with people, and I haven't been to this Oppo on a Tuesday, and I went, and normally what they'll do is, the clothes are all set prices anyhow, but they know I buy a lot, and I'm paying the prices that they're asking for, and I take advantage of the $5 bag day, and normally they have a section where you can still see it, but you can't get to it. It's their sorting section, and they will let me go and take stuff off the hangers there, and you know, fill my bags up with stock. And yesterday, a person I didn't know just flat out wouldn't let me in there, and I felt pissed off about it. But then again, I thought to myself, she doesn't even know me. She doesn't know that, you know, well, not that I spend a lot because it's $5 bag days, but say you go and get a bag for $5, I might spend 30 or 40 bucks. So, you know, I'm spending on average, you know, 6 to 8 times more than a normal person walking in buying clothes for himself, because I'm buying clothes for the whole world, hopefully. But yeah, they wouldn't let me in. And then I saw out the back, a lady who didn't work there, out the proper back, a lady who didn't work out there was helping herself to all the clothes. And I recognised her. She's a reseller, and I don't know why I felt shitty about it. It was like she was sorting through all of their clothes before they'd even come out. And I do recognise that person from when I was working in that space, and she's got a good tactic, but I don't think it's right. I'm not saying that's what happened yesterday, but she pays, well, when I used to work at a place, she used to pay the volunteers money, not the charity, and they'd let her go behind the scenes and help herself to as much stuff as she wanted. And it was the same lady, I know that. And yeah, she often tells them that she's sending stuff over to Africa in containers. But unless that container's the Sunday market where I saw her selling them, I'm not convinced. So I think I had a FOMO moment, a fear of missing out moment, where I felt like, you know, good enough for her, good enough for me. What about me? It isn't fair. I've had enough and I want my share. That's a song, by the way. But yeah, I don't know why. I felt petty afterwards. I was just like, I didn't say anything. I didn't kick up a fuss. I said, oh, that's fair enough, you know. And I just thought, just don't go back there on Tuesdays. Go back there because I don't ask to go out the back. I just wanted the stuff that was on hangers waiting to literally go off on, you know, the wheelie trolleys that they'll swing stuff out on, then they'll lift off and put on. They were on those. So I'm allowed to have a look at them, but she didn't let me have a look at it, and I was jealous. And then I thought to myself, you've got 60 tubs in your offsite of unsorted stock. You've got, and even like I'm downsizing my own personal collection of things. The stuff that is going to be listed on my eBay store, once I can get around to doing it, will make your head spin. Head spin. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing at the moment, like with regards to where we're going to live or what we're going to do. We thought that we might be up in Queensland soon. That's not happening. That's not a bad thing, but I love it. I love Queensland. Whenever I see a t-shirt with Queensland on it, I wear, I'm like, I'm a fake Queenslander. I wish I lived up there. It's just the pace is slower. And I don't know, Queenslanders, if you haven't been down to Victoria, you won't know the difference because you've just got what you've got. But Victorians going up to Queensland, we straight away notice the speed is slower. Not on the roads. You guys are maniacs too. But the actual speed at which life goes on is just so much more relaxed and slower. It is so chill. It's my speed. I remember going up there years ago with my ex-wife. She was current wife then. But we were ordering coffee and the girl was so nice and friendly, but then she just sort of dawdled along. And it took ages to get our coffee. And down here in Geelong, even more so in Melbourne, we're like, hurry up, I'm in a hurry. You know, there's lots of people. And I was just like chilling. I'm on holiday. It doesn't matter if she takes a while. She was having a nice day. And I remember my ex getting exasperated because of how long the coffee was taking. Not angry or anything like that, but it was just an observation. And all I thought was, nah, that's the speed for me. That's the speed that works for me. And I think that's why this reselling gig full-time works for me too. I had a lady yesterday approach me in one of the op shops. I'm hoping you've subscribed now. And I must admit, you've never told me your name. We've met twice. But she was asking, you know, because of her circumstances, whether it's just stuff that we say on TikTok and YouTube, can you earn a living? And so I showed her my figures because I'm transparent about that stuff. I want people to learn. And so, yeah, hello. I hope that you are now watching. And if you are and you remember our conversation, then you can put a comment below with your name. So next time I see you, I can say, oh, g'day. This lifestyle is fantastic for me. There are days that I'll do a massive full day. I'll do a 12-hour day sometimes. But I can tell you right now, not often. This lifestyle lets me, and don't get me wrong, I don't want to be rich. I want to be comfortable doing what I enjoy. And if, you know, I say it all the time, but I write books. My passion is writing my books. My passion is talking to you. And I want time for both of those every day. And as long as I can keep our little roof over our heads with this wage, which I can, that's enough. That's all I need. So can you earn money, a full-time wage, selling on eBay? Yes, you can. It all depends on what your current obligations are and the lifestyle that you'll be happy with. My life is pretty simple outside of all this stuff I buy. And I think it's part of a thing too. I don't buy a lot of stuff for me anymore. I buy stock, but it's mine briefly. Though it's funny, like I buy movies that I go, I'd love to watch, and I don't watch it. I list it, put it in the tub. But I'm happy. I write my books, makes me happy that people read them. My latest book, Pinata, it's called Pinata. It's a horror title. It's on Kindle Unlimited, but it's been read, I think, just on 200 times, which is massive for me in less than a month and a half. 200 different people chose to read my book. That's cool. Not many people have ordered the physical copy, and I don't know why, because it looks amazing. But, all right, I'm going to wrap this up because I do need to pick a couple of things from here. Oh, but before I go, I want to tell you another thing I'm proud about. So I trying new things, expanding your wheelhouse. A lot of people are like, I can't get stock anymore. No, actually, you know what? I am going to wrap this one up. I'll save that. I'll save it because it's going to be a longer talk. Are you guys enjoying these longer talks? If you're at this end of the video, I guess that you are. Please do comment though. Let me know what you think. Is there any topics that you want me to talk about? Is it okay, this sort of talking head format that I'm doing? I don't get a lot of work done. I need to be filming on my iPad or something and working on my phone so as I can talk to you and actually pick orders. I might try that. I wish I had a second phone. I don't. A second more modern phone. My iPad's not bad. I don't know how well it films. It's an iPad Pro, but it's old. I'm going to try that though. I'm going to try it. Remind me please in the comments to talk about the other expanding your wheelhouse. Are you enjoying this? Is it okay that I'm just standing in a little storage shed doing stuff? Other topics that you may find that you think I could cover or I can explain. Let me know. This is a community, and together we are friends and we're a team, and we're a little reseller, buying, selling family. So let me know what you think. My details are at the very end of the video, so if you want to get in touch, just wait till the credits roll and my details are the very last thing you see on the video. All right guys, got to pick a couple of orders. I'm excited about one of them. It's just something outside the wheelhouse that I sold, and I will share it with you because I believe there's enough room in this area for everyone to get a nice little nibble. All right, love you guys. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Just got to get some work done. Now come on, Tori, because you wasted well, it didn't waste, but you know, you did like all this stuff and you chatted to them and it was fun. Okay, bye. All right, guys, I did have to add this bit on. I have to give a massive shout out to my mate Steve, my customer Steve, eBay username Samasaurus. I had some Okanui shorts that Steve was after. He offered me 35. I went, mate, I don't even know if you're a viewer of the channel, but here's my counter at 39. You'll let me hit an all-time sales record. I've hit 18,000 on my 90-day total now. Steve, thank you so very much, mate. You're a bloody legend. And yeah, guys, 18,000 bucks. It'll probably drop tomorrow, but for now, there's the screenshot, there's the proof, 18,000 bucks. And now I'm starting to sniff, I'm sniffing, and I'm feeling the 19,000 is just around the corner. Let's go.